Thank you so much, Adam. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you stopping in, do your thing, because I know we all are busy, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to do different times. So I'm going to do a little bit right now, and then I'm going to come back way later on in between, trying to break it down. How's Rosemary doing? Hey, Joy. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate it. Just doing a little bit of something here and there. I'm trying to do a little bit now and then come back on later so that I can break it up in between. I hope you are doing well. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. You know, I always come by to see you. Bless up, everybody. I think you and Catertainment already know each other. Just want to let you guys know, and I hope you guys are listening to me. I don't send anybody to anybody's channel unless I ask them first. The only people that I've ever sent to anybody was Rob. I met Rob. Rob came to my channel. I met him first. Well, I'll say my hangout spot. I met Rob. He started hanging out with me for a couple of weeks, and then he asked to bring his girlfriend along, Evie L. And I said that's cool. And then I, hooked them in with Bert. But that's the only two people ever. So if anybody say I'm from Rruk's Live, no, I wouldn't do that. And I meant to ask Bert that first before I sent them over to him, because out of respect. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's some drama out here. So I don't want to send anybody negative to any of you good people, okay? Hello, Jess Law. What's happening, my dear? How are you? I hope life is treating you well. There's a lot going on out here. And I just want to let you guys know that if I'm going to send somebody to your channel, I'm going to let you know first, because I got a lot of people that's creeping and crawling around here. And I got someone yesterday that told me that somebody came to their channel and that they were from my live. But the thing is, I didn't send anyone. You know what I mean? And I'm getting ready to make sure when that person pops up that I X them out of here, because I'm done playing the games. People got negative vibes and they're trying to come in and mess up a good thing here. So if anybody say that Rruk sent them and I didn't let you know, I definitely did not send them. And one of our good sisters that's a part of this group had somebody, because she had 2 lives yesterday, and I went to her live and I seen the person in the first live, and the person is saying, I'm from Rruk's Live, but I didn't send them. So please be careful, y'all, because these are some people that I don't deal with, and I don't want you guys to get caught up with thinking that I sent somebody over. And when somebody tell you that they came from somebody's live, that doesn't mean that that's a good thing going on, because we have one of our, 2 of our new people that I have. Like I said, I only ever sent 2 people. So if you know Rob and his girlfriend, Alvy, those are my 2 new friends that came to me first. And then I introduced them to Rob, and they joined in with the team, with the group. That's it. I've never sent anybody else. So please be careful, because like I said, I was watching the live and somebody was in the live using me to be a part of something that I didn't invite them in. Hello, Katie. How are you doing, beautiful? I hope life is treating you well. Bless up, bless up. Everybody know Katie? If you don't know Katie, get with Katie, because Katie's another good one as well. Good people. And I'm saying that because we all know where the good folks is at. But please be careful, y'all. I don't send anybody unless I ask. That was the only time that I slipped up with Bert, when I sent Rob, to him, because I met Rob first, and then his girlfriend. Rob asked me about his girlfriend, and then I told them, it'll be good for them too, but no one else. So please do not get caught up. Anybody that tell you that they're coming from my live or that I sent them, it's not true. You might join in some of these people, because like I said, I had an actual channel before, and a lot of people came from the channel that I don't deal with anymore 6 years ago. That was a lot of drama. And there's a lot of people pretending to try to be cool, and they're coming in to try to mess people's channels up with a bunch of drama. And I mean, it's not me that puts the drama. I cut them off because of their drama years ago. And now that they see that I've been doing lives and several more lives, and that I got some commercials planned, now they want to come back. But back when they were involved, trying to be involved with me years ago, they weren't good people. So I cut them off back then, and I don't know why they're popping up now from the crypt. But see, people don't realize that you can block and delete as much as you like, but sometimes when negative people come on your hangout spot or your channel, whatever name you want to call it, that kind of muddies the water, because people pre-assume stuff about you. And the real people that really care about you are definitely gonna stick with you. But we all know that folks are human, and sometimes people get, they take that serious. You understand what I mean? So think about it. But everybody in the chat right now, we're all good people right now. Y'all mesh with each other. There's only like 4 or 5 of us in here. All of us here are good people. And anybody else, watch yourself. Please watch yourself, y'all, because I done seen lately here so many people's channels getting shut down because they're dealing with somebody that's negative. And see, people don't know what it is when YouTube does a sweep around when something bad is happening. They don't realize how you get involved when you linked up into something that's negative, especially, when they ask, is this made for, made for kids and that type of stuff. And then you got somebody that got a channel going and they're doing things that's not appropriate for kids, excuse me. And you get yourself, caught up and checked out, because I done had somebody, try to check me out because of the affiliation with somebody that I thought was good people on here. And then we have a new person and, two new people in here, and they're dealing with some problems from their past. So I want you guys to make sure y'all take that easy and watch yourself. And I'm going to keep saying this throughout this whole video. As soon as the person come popping up over here, as a matter of fact, it's two people, because one of my new friends that I just met got some people bothering him and his girlfriend. You understand what I mean? No disrespect. I don't want to, talk too much about it. But I'm just saying, I don't want none of those people over. So I'm watching out. Watching out. 3 people right now. 2 girls and 1 guy. No, two girls. Yeah, 2 girls and 1 guy. Then I want to make sure that I keep from over here. So I'm on the watch the best I can. And I'm going to let them know not to come here no more again. Because this is somebody that got weird. And they started, like I said, people can reach out to me on Instagram, but I don't do no weird stuff. You know what I mean? And I got people trying to actually find you and look you up and kind of get crazy and attach themselves to you in an inappropriate way. And I'm not judging anybody that's got any kind of mental health concerns, because anybody that got mental health, I don't consider them as being crazy. That's not what I mean. I want you guys to understand me clearly. But it's more than trolls. You get what I mean? It's people that's out here for mayhem and harm. I want y'all to make sure you don't take anybody that comes to your lives or your channel and say that Rruk sent them. That's not true. I will definitely let you know who it is, not to be bothered, and no. I mean, we're all grown and we make judgments for ourselves, but it's obvious if you're over here at my hangout spot and somebody contacted you saying that they came from my live, like they're cool people, they obviously had to meet you from being on the page with me. And I won't send anybody. And like I said with Rob and his girlfriend, those are the only 2 people that I've ever sent to anybody. I didn't even send them to you guys. I just only sent them over to Bert. So keep that in mind, please, y'all, because I don't want this to keep bringing nasty people over here, messing up our good thing. That's right. Some of the rules can cause you, yes, to be shut down. And I noticed this person, one of our dear people that's in the group, she had a live. She had one earlier, and then she did another live. And and this person is over there saying, yeah, Rruk sent me. I'm from Rruk's live, that kind of thing. And it's not true, because that person, I've been trying to be nice and let them come to the lives, but now I can see that they're causing some issues again. So I'm going to make sure that you guys know. Don't have nobody pop up and say Rruk sent you. And I know you guys got a lot of different people that subscribe to you and a lot of YouTube friends out here. I get that. But I promise you, do not, if you can remember, do not accept anybody that says they came from me unless I tell you, like if I say, listen, I sent this girl or this guy and this is their channel name. They're good people. Let them in. You know what I mean? If you want to. But please don't get caught up, because this person, I can see something is wrong, because they've been trying to contact me 5 to 6 times a day through Instagram with some weird stuff. And I've been watching them. Like I said, they've been coming to a lot of lives, but they seem to be kind of bugging out. I don't know what they're going through, but they got a lot of weird stuff going on. I mean, contacting me a whole bunch of times with a bunch of drama. And they don't even know me like that. You know what I mean? They just see that there was a live going, they want to jump in it, but they're muddying the waters up. So I want you guys to make sure y'all watch yourselves, because you don't want your channel ruined behind somebody that don't really care nothing about life. Real life happens. What's up? How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. I just was letting folks know that please be careful. I know everybody's trying to, and I'm not judging anybody. It's not my business, but I know a lot of people are trying to grow their channels. But please don't get too thirsty and desperate for subscribers and not know who you're dealing with. because they can make you or they can break you. You know what I mean? And if we're all trying to stand on something positive, we cannot have the negative people coming in. And I got folks, and I'm not saying like I'm no big kind of channel and showing off or like I'm trying to disrespect anybody, but these folks that I'm talking about are not good people. You know what I mean? And there's a few of them because I just got, you know, told something from one of my good folks that's new to hanging out with me. It's a couple, and they're having a lot of issues with folks weirding and coming through other people's channels trying to bother them. You know what I mean? So it's a few people that's, misbehaving. I can't pronounce it. It says tube, how are you? I don't know how to pronounce it. I got to get some language translation going here, but how are you? Tube 2? How you doing today? I thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Big blessings to you. See, this is someone that's fairly new too, but I'm trying to give them a chance to see, what's happening here. And if it, keeps going good, we definitely will keep rocking. But I'm on guard right now though because I can't take no chances. I'm not doing this again. You know what I mean? Because I had an actual channel, a big channel years ago, and some people that just weren't too good are like trying to come back now. And it's not the right stuff, especially because this stuff gets into like stalking and weirdo stuff. You know what I mean? So we all have to make sure we, guard our privacy. And actually, it's more than that because these people are getting crazy. Because I had I have been running with the bot about if anybody want to hit me up on Instagram, and this person has been coming whacked on the Instagram. I mean, trying to actually FaceTime me and knowing that I don't come on camera at all because of some business stuff. You know what I mean? Some stuff involving some proceedings. You know what I mean? And I don't come on camera, and they've been knowing this about me, but yet they're trying to hit me up on FaceTime, and that was really weird because they definitely know better. So I could tell that was weird, and then to keep doing it and doing it and doing it for a couple of years with the weird intentions. So yeah, this is something else, y'all. It seems like you try to get somewhere and live your life and do what you got to do, and then you got all these people that's coming in with this nonsense and weird stuff, and I see that it's a lot of cruelty in the world from people that are the type of people that care about life or whatever they're going through, instead of coming to a positive group, getting some good positive affirmation and forming a good friendship with people that can help you get through whatever you're going through, instead of coming trying to hurt and harm somebody. Because that's what, when people come through negative, like I said, I had a guy on here a little while back, and that's all he just kept saying. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God. And he just kept that. Then I had another guy that kept coming, and he just kept dropping. He kept dropping his links, just like he was taking up the whole chat where nobody else could even put anything in so that we can talk. You know what I mean? Like how we communicate. And like if somebody say, hi, how you doing, Rruk? Or to each other. We couldn't even talk amongst each other because this person had basically tried to take over the whole live with his stuff, advertising for himself. And he was another one that said he didn't believe in God either. Which is not my business. That's not what that's not what I'm writing. I'm not writing. It's not what I'm talking about. Whether you necessarily, I don't judge anybody which way they want to do as far as their religion and life is concerned. But I'm just saying, here, we were talking, people were saying stuff like I lost, a family member, or I lost somebody, and we're going through, some times right now. Can everybody, pray for me and help me out? And this person, oh, we don't care about God. Why somebody's talking about lost a loved one? I've had a few people that came on here and said they lost a pet. And, negative folks coming on saying something, horrible to somebody that's going through something that's serious. And even if we were talking about, stuff that wasn't, bad, you don't want anybody coming on, talking disrespectful to everybody in the live just to be hateful and cruel. So I'm trying to watch out, and it's time for me to do something about it. And I hope that none of you wonderful people that I have been, fortunate to meet don't get affected by anything negative. Because now I got contacted here too yesterday from someone else that was telling me that somebody was in my live that's a problem to them. I understand why they do that. Right, that's what I mean, real life. And it's, and the thing is I know you guys can tell, and no disrespect. I'm not trying to act like I'm over here, the president. I'm rocking this, everybody. That's not what I mean. I promise you, I'm not in any kind of drama at all. What I'm dealing with my personal life has nothing to do with YouTube. I'm not a victim though. I'm a victor. But I'm just saying I got some stuff going on that keeps me laying low until these proceedings that's in court, you understand what I mean, get taken care of, and for safety reasons, even though I know that it could be somebody possibly subscribed to me because they recognize my voice that I don't deal with. But these people in particular that I'm talking about right now, I know I'm learning who they are, and they're coming from one of them, well, two of them are coming from a nice person that I just met on YT that's changing their life around. And they're using, they're coming to all of this person's friends on YouTube to try to mess their relationship up. You know what I mean? And then with me, I got this one that's weirding out on me, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm waiting for them to come through because I gotta shut it down. I'm not doing this no more. I've let them stay around off and on for years, and recently quite a bit on YT, and it's starting to get crazy. So I'm gonna X that out, and hopefully that they don't come and attach to nobody else because they've already attached to two people on to hang out with me. And I seen them using me, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, but if you're not a good person, you know what I mean? If a person is not good and they want to go to somebody else's live or to their videos and say you sent them, and then they go over there and start a bunch of trouble, that makes you look bad. You know what I mean? Good morning. How you doing, Judy? Thank you so much for coming. Bless up, grand rising, my dear. Everybody know Judy. If you don't know Judy, grab on and hold tight, because Judy's another good Judy. How about that? So if y'all know Judy, that's what I'm trying to do, is make sure, because I think all of us definitely are connected, and pretty much know each other that's here right now. So whoever want to attach on, do it, but please be careful, y'all. Please be careful. That's a great Tuesday. You as well, Judy. I hope you have a good one too. And like I said, please, I don't know if you heard or not, Judy. I don't know how long you were around, but please don't jump up and, let nobody just pop up over to your channel. Or I don't know if you got content or not, but just let them know that make sure you know that I didn't send anybody. Like I said, since I've been doing this, I've only sent two people one time, and that was two. It's a couple. He says, "I'm sorry you're having these problems. People are so mean, especially online." I know it is terrorism. It's stalking and a whole lot of other weird stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's weird that if you say to someone, Just Law, if you say to someone, listen, because a lot of times people want to talk to me, but they don't want to do it in the live stream. And then I also got some cooking videos out here, you know what I mean, and a little bit of hauls. They don't want to say it because they want to be private. So I said, well, you can hit me up on Instagram sometime. This person has been doing this off and on for a couple of years now. A couple of years. When first of all, I told them that, I don't do FaceTime. And then secondly, you don't contact somebody 5 and 6 times like that. FaceTime and leaving messages like crazy. Yeah, what you doing? I have a whole bunch of that kind of woo, 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 woo. They need to get back and seek some kind of help if that's what's going on. And like I said before, I'm not judging anybody for anything mentally that they're going through. That's not what I mean. But we have to be careful and protect our peace and our privacy. And I know that, a person will feel real bad if they introduce you to somebody that's coming to screw them over. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. And I definitely got to be careful with that, because that's scary. And like I said before, I got somebody contacting me yesterday, and I didn't know that one of my good friends on here, a person they were having problems with, was in my life, and I didn't know it. You know what I mean? And they kept trying to contact me, but I wasn't I wasn't around. I wasn't around my phone, so I wasn't able to get the person out. And because they didn't, as a matter of fact, they didn't give me the person's name, but we finally got it squashed yesterday. Now I know who the person is, and the person has been lurking on my good friends' lives and their partners, lives. So now I know that these are not the right kind of folks here, and those are people that I don't even know. They just came to me trying to hurt my friend. that I just met on YT. You see what I mean? The sickness goes on. The sickness goes on. And I know that they want to aggravate you, because when you're doing something positive and you got people that want to be about hate, they're going to try to come and disturb everything that you're doing. So we have to watch out how we allow them to come up. But remember, please remember, if you don't remember anything else about me, please remember, I will not send anybody to your channel unless I tell you that I did, so that we can keep this down. You know what I mean? And that way we keep the group, because once you start these serpents coming in the group, they spoil up everything good. You know what I mean? Even people don't realize you can have you know how they said one bad apple can spoil the bunch. Now I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have an apple, and I mean real physical apple, that looked a little bit rotten, and I was able to cut that piece off and eat the apple. But if I allowed it to stay in with the bunch of apples, it's gonna rot all of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is just layman's term of something obviously true and real. So just keep that in with what's happening here, because I got a lot of people too, not to be disrespectful to anybody, but I got a lot of people on YT that as soon as they come on, some of them are just coming. Yes, you get what I mean. Yes, real life happens, And the thing is, it's not like we're trying to be better than anybody or judge anybody. But if you know that a person is trying to hurt you, just like me in my personal life, I had a situation that occurred with me at my job. It turned into something outside of work. You know what I mean? Because of the kind of work I do. And it wasn't just me. It's me and a couple of coworkers that work together. And we have things that we have to do job-wise. A lot of people may be a police officer. You got to go, whenever you arrest somebody, you got to go to court and testify. Sometimes you get people to get hostile. Some people live in the same state as you, and they may see you, on your personal time and want to come fight you because you arrested their girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, and they know you because you're a police officer, but you dressed down today because you're at a dinner with your family, and then you get somebody to come approach you for something job-wise. And then also, one other thing that I have going is that people don't know where to let go. You know how it is when you're in a situation with folks that are not good, and you get yourself out of it, whether it be a relationship, husband, wife, or whatever, getting divorced or whatever, and people don't know how to let go, and then they start getting crazy. Then they have third-party people coming in trying to do harm to you, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You got to watch out for all of that. So what I've been doing is I've been laying low with my situation. I'm trying not to elaborate too much, because I don't know. Somebody could be subscribed to me that, that's a part of this crowd that's getting ready to get the silver bracelets, if you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm not a victim, I'm a victor, but I ain't no fool. You know what I mean? So I have to watch out what I say, what I do, tread lightly, and that's why I'm not on camera. And it changed my whole game of what I plan to do here on YT, because a lot of stuff that I want to do, it requires me to be on camera. So by me not being able to be on camera, that messes me up in a little bit, because God got me covered. So I ain't even complaining about that. I'm going to try to keep it real. But that is the reason why y'all don't see Rruk on camera. So once I get this stuff straightened out, because that these proceedings like this, especially if you're dealing with stuff in court, it can drag on. And then you also end up having to add more people on, because you got third-party people joining in. It's trying to cause a rich. You know how somebody that ain't supposed to be around you, and, I'm going to say it like that, and they send their friend, their sister, their aunt. And I got another, like I said, another YouTube friend that's dealing with that right now too, that people from their past is trying to chime in on their new life. Hey, what's happening? How you doing? I just watched your video, Miss Real. How are you today? It's just straight messy and miserable. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm talking about. And I got somebody, I'm not trying to be funny. This is ridiculous, man. And not to be disrespectful to anybody. She said, I call them fly monkeys. Yes. And the thing that's so weird about it too is that you got to look at it, and I'm not judging anybody for how old they are or anything like that, but I tell you, a lot of these people are, at least, that I've been noticing, are at least 35 and older. You know what I mean? At least a parent or some kind of something that wakes you up to the reality of stopping that little kitty mess that you're doing and weirding out. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when you try to harm somebody else, you end up playing yourself. It comes back around. Unfortunately, people don't know that. And I really, really, really want you guys to know that please watch out who you, because I got a lot of people, like I said before, from my past that pops up that I don't deal with, period. You know what I mean? And I ain't done nothing to them. They weird. They troublemakers. You know what I mean? It is sad. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Riddle. And the thing with that is, I got somebody, like I said, somebody new and positive. That's the only person that I've ever brought to the club. Two people actually. The guy started coming to watch my channel, and then he'd been watching me for about a month now, I think. And then he asked, could he bring his girlfriend over? And I said, yeah. So he brought the girlfriend over, and everything has been going good. And then I decided, after I seen that they appeared to be good people, I introduced them to Bert so that they can rock out with the club. You know what I'm trying to tell you? The right people don't. And it's been going good. Bert has received them well. You guys have received them well. And now you got these other people. And who I'm talking about, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Alvy and Rob. Rob has started coming to my channel. He said that he liked to listen to me every day. And I'm not bragging, y'all. Please don't misunderstand, because I'm not that type of person, y'all. I promise you I'm not. But he said he'd like to listen to me for positive affirmation in the morning when, before he goes to work. So he started listening to me good. And then, he had his girlfriend, Alvy, and y'all know y'all done been around her and seen her in their lives. And I told him I'm going to, hook you in with Bert. And then I hooked them in. And those was the only two people that I've ever hooked in anywhere. Far as with the club, and it's been going good, but they got a lot of folks that's trying to keep coming around them that he's letting me know to watch out for. You know what I'm talking about. And then I got somebody that was in a live yesterday, and I'm repeating this, y'all. I'm sorry, because a lot of people are coming in that probably didn't hear what I was talking about. So with that being said, I started watching one of our dear girls' lives here the other day. She had two lives. She had one, and then she had the other one. And when I watched her live, I noticed that there was somebody in there saying that I'm from Rruk of All's live. Okay, and what? Because I didn't send you over there because you're weirding on me. And I've been trying to let you stay in the lives and stuff to see if you can settle down and get yourself together. You contacted me on Instagram 5-6 times trying to FaceTime me when you know that I don't do FaceTime. I'm not on the camera. You know that whole spill of that story. And then to keep on, when you can't get to FaceTime, you keep on sending all kinds of weird words, all that kind of weird stuff. So, with drama and talking about other people's channels, and don't even know me like that, even though I know them from the past, I didn't know them. So with that being said, I want y'all to know that anybody that pop up and say Rruk sent you, nah, I wouldn't do that to y'all. I wouldn't do that to y'all. I want to make sure I know the person first. And if I accidentally meet somebody that I think is cool and I send them to y'all and they turn out to be a big mess, I apologize for that. But I don't send anybody to anybody's channel. And like I said before, I want to start these lives off where my pinned comment would be quite a few of you guys' links or whatever, or y'all can drop your links. Yes, rebuke that mess. Amen. Amen, Miss Real. Because it's this bad. I'm telling you, if you would see how my family is reacting to this person, this one person that I'm talking about. The other two people is from my new friends that are being bothered by somebody from their past. You know what I mean? But I have tried my best to let this person, you know how you got somebody that can be a little aggravating, but you figure, well, you know what? They seem like they're doing all right a little bit. Even though I've seen some stuff, not trying to judge people, because some people got mental health issues and problems going on, and you don't want to rule them out. Because I got a friend of mine that has somebody that has some issues, and and they keep it, they're in the lives. Yeah, I had a sandwich. Yeah, I took a dump. Yeah, I had a sandwich. And that's all they keep saying. No disrespect. This is all they keep saying in the live. You know what I mean? And they're taking up a lot of space with that. But once again, they've been giving that person a chance because they can tell, and even if you go watch their video, you can tell that they're challenged. But you got to be careful with that, because even with any of us that have people that have kids and mental health issues with family members and different type of stuff, you can't just let them. Even if you have a family member or child that's mentally handicapped, Down syndrome, anything, you can't just let them run around somewhere just because they're disabled. You got to get it under control. Morning. Hey, what's happening? Still under the blanket. I know that's right. Nice and toasty. Yes, I am so happy for you to be able to chill out and snuggle up, my dear. And I was telling you yesterday, you remember when I came to I came to both of your lives, but I came to the second live, and I told you that there's somebody in there, and I know I don't want to call nobody out and seem like I'm being silly or shady, but they said that I'm from Rruk's Live. I did not send them to you, Black Widow. I did not, because I been watching this situation myself for a while, and I promise you, I did not send them to your channel. So, not to be disrespectful, it's up to you if you want to proceed, but I didn't send them. And I promise you, my dear, I promise you, if I send anybody, I would respect any of you guys enough to ask you, do you mind me sending somebody that I think would be good? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Miss Widow. I'm glad you understand that, because I just don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? And put nobody in no kind of mess like that. Because, we're at peace. I know I run my mouth over here. I'm long winded. I talk about all things life, but I promise you, I love God, and I'm one of the best people you can meet. I give myself that clout. Even if I don't brag about, oh, cute, my hair, my nails, I'm going to tell you, my heart, my heart. You understand what I mean? I'm that girl. Yes, I'm that girl. I promise you. Anything that anybody want to talk to me about outside of YouTube, you'll never hear it again. You feel me? I'm not even going to go back and tell husband in the bedroom laid up. You know how some people feel that they don't know the boundaries of friendships and certain stuff with your female friends that your husband ain't got no business with. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing like this man knowing because I'm telling you that I'm having heavy bleeding. Why are you gonna tell your husband? You get what I mean? I don't mean to be fierce, but let's be raw as women. We talk about that stuff. Oh, that time of the month, bop, bop, bop. You get it? He says, I can't block anyone, anytime, any day. Yes, ma'am. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm waiting for them to come through, and I'm finna shut that down and dead that. I don't want them coming through no more, because I can see what they're doing, and they've been very weird with me over the years. And I've had so many family members telling me to watch yourself and don't get involved with this type of stuff, because it could be a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then I also have had situations, and I got a situation now with some new nice friends that I met that's telling me that there's somebody weird that was in my live yesterday, and I'm saying hi to the person and everything, and I didn't know that they were, some creep people that they had problems with, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I getting myself caught up in? Oh my gosh, I gotta watch out for that. It's scary. It's something going on there. And I'm not the one, with the games, and I don't want to get nobody connected on. But this person was coming in my live, and I seen them in my friend's live, and I thought they were good people because my friends didn't block them out. And this is two different people that's got a channel. They didn't block them out. So when they came to see me, they were like, yeah, I'm from so and so. So I thought they were cool because they came from two good people I know, and see, like a fool. See what I mean? Not saying nobody here's a fool, but I end up subscribing them and going to one lives and didn't even know that they were, bad people. And I learned something that I thought I had already understood years ago when I used to have an actual channel, because right now this is a hangout spot. And I didn't realize that I was dealing with somebody that was a bad person, because they said the reason why this is, two people, the reason why they didn't block them out is because they didn't they didn't see them because the live was moving so fast. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So now they're telling me, please watch for these people for me, So now I'm getting ready to do that. I want you to see the options here. Yeah. Oh, you don't know which options? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, yes. So that's what I want you guys to understand. Huh? You want to do it? Yeah, because I got to figure out who these people are. I don't know the guy, but I want to get it right so I can warn all of you guys. It's actually two girls and a guy. I don't know where they came from, but I want to make sure I get you guys covered up where y'all don't have to be caught up with that at all. This ain't no game here to be getting out here and dealing with weirdos and stuff. We already got our own life that is hard enough to deal with, less more than to have somebody coming in with some mess, We all got to be, with the people that got our back, instead of running around here clowning. And like I said, I'm laughing and talking, and it was so weird too, because in that same live, I was discussing that type of stuff and not knowing that this man and two of them, the folks was in the live. I didn't know. And I'm talking about the situation, and they know that they're trolling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, Jazz, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. How's it going? I thank you so much. That's my girl right there too. But I ain't gonna send y'all nowhere yet. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. We got to be careful. But this is somebody that I've been knowing for a while, but I would not just send you guys over to her because I would act like to ask her permission first. You get what I'm saying? And I asked her, does she mind me sending some people over? Because I think this is the better way to do it because people are clout chasing. I'm not saying that I got no big old channel and I'm trying to sit up here, big pond and all that. You know what I mean? Trying to disrespect and tell anybody what to do or whatever, but I'm just trying to keep it positive. So what we do? And put her out and remove the comment. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that. And I promise you, I got some folks here that there's some good Judies, but I want to ask you guys, what do you guys consider as good Judies? You see where I'm coming from? Because of the fact that if I don't have the respect for you guys to ask y'all, are y'all okay with me sending somebody to you? That ain't right on my part. You know what I mean? So I want to let you guys know what good people that I have in here. She said, yeah, it's really nice to have a community of people that watch out for each other. Yes. And I promise you, I got to ask my friends who are the two people that they have bothering them so that if we all in the lives and we're here to help each other out and y'all in his live or his female's live, we can help what he may not be able to see. Because when you're doing a live, especially if you're doing a mukbang or you cleaning up or you doing different stuff around the house, you definitely can't see everybody that came in. Because like I said, he was in my live yesterday and he said he was trying to, to holler out at me off of, what I'm saying. And he said, when I finally spoke with him, he said, that person was in the live while you were talking about trolls and the one was sitting right in front of me. You hear? I'm like, oh my goodness, how did I do that? But see, I didn't see the person pass by. I mean, I seen them pass by one time, but I didn't realize who they were. And that's all they kept doing. Subscribe to me, subscribe to me, subscribe, subscribe. That's all they were talking about. They didn't even say hi or any of that. They just wanted, somebody to subscribe. And I'm going to tell you this too, not to be disrespectful, but I have one of my nice guys that I thought was good people too. He's from somewhere else. I'm not going to call him out to try to, and I don't like to throw a rock and hide my hand, but this is like, petty. But he kept running me down, and I got a whole bunch of people over to him because I thought he was good people, which he is, but he was a user though. See the different type? He not stalking nobody and trolling nobody, but he was using folks. And what I did was I didn't do it with anybody from the group. I did it for the odds and end folks that I deal with that ain't necessarily, hey, they down with that. So I sent him some good people, and then as soon as he got monetized, never heard from him again, which is fine because that helped me not be bothered with somebody that I see that's shady. You know what I mean? That's all he kept doing. I promise you, y'all. I would be in his live and he just kept, yes, Rruk, I need you. Rruk, say something, make a comment, keep my chat going so they can see, I need this money. And I said, oh my goodness, and I thought because there might be a language barrier or whatever that he didn't understand how to plead for this. And then I realized, no, he was doing it because he wanted me to use whatever little stuff I got going on here, which was more than what he had, to try to come up and get in the way of whatever we're doing and bring negativity and a positive vibe. You see what I'm saying? So I keep trying to do this, and right now I'm on guard so much that I can't even really pay attention, and I don't want to call it out like this because I don't want to start a whole bunch of trouble, because this is what I want to tell you about YouTube, but y'all already probably know. No disrespect, I ain't playing no games. I'm not no little girl here being silly. But one thing about YouTube, you can have the people on here can make you or they can break you. You get what I'm trying to explain to you? Because one thing about it, we always going to have somebody that's the negative ones. I always call them Debbie Downers, and for the men, I call them Nowhere Nates. That's just something I made up. I know y'all heard of the Debbie Downer, but I had to find one for the guys too. You know what I mean? Even though a Debbie Downer could be a dude, just change the name up. I'm just saying, I always call them that because I can tell that they're on something. You know what I mean? And when you get somebody that's on something, you got to definitely watch your back because of the fact that these folks will come and they will mess it up. And a lot of people keep saying, well, I ain't worried about it because if my channel go through some problems, that's all I got to do is get me a new name and start over. I want to change my channel name anyway. No, it don't work like that. If you have built up a whole bunch of people and you're not sure that they're going to recognize you or even come over to you now that you have a new spot, but your old spot was soiled because somebody got on there and said you were a pervert, a pedophile. Get what I'm trying to tell you? I'm not saying it to be rude, because if you got people that's really and truly your friends, they're gonna stick by you no matter what anybody try to come against. But some people will believe. Some people are like that. They fickle. They may make you think that they cool and they got your back, but sometimes it's a problem. You know what I mean? You got to watch out for that, because I got a lot of people that I have dealt with in person, pertaining to, business. And I've dealt with people that I've had, as friends, and somebody may have said something, about you. And a lot of people believe it. And I'm just going to give you an example. I'm not saying everybody watch these people, but we got allegedly a renowned pastor and a rapper allegedly caught up in a whole bunch of mess, a scandal. And do you know how many people are believing that is true about them? But before any rumors came out on them, because they live a lavish lifestyle and they rich and they famous, everybody wanted to be them. But now that they got allegations against them for charges allegedly of rape and pedophile and sex trafficking allegedly, now people turning their back on them. You know what I mean? And they always say you're innocent until proven guilty. You get where I'm coming from? And a lot of these people here are turning. They're folding either way. They're folding on each side. People are changing up. She says you can't rely on YT. Yes, for income, at least not solely unless, yes, you have millions of subscribers. And I'm gonna tell you something too, Miss Jess. You got that right. And I'm gonna tell you now, I got a lot of people. Like I got one couple, they got about 10 kids, and the wife started her channel with her husband helping. Obviously he's not on camera all the time, but he does all the technical and the setup, that type of thing. And they did so good that they were able to, and she was a registered nurse, a RN. A lot of people don't know the difference between an RN and an LP, and you get what I'm saying. She was an RN and he was an electrician, and they got like 10 kids, and they were both able to retire from their jobs and do YouTube full time. And like you're saying, Jess, that's because they got millions of subscribers. You know what I mean? So they were able to do that. But for the most part, I don't understand how people go too crazy. You know what I mean? Because I had a lot of people, and I'm not judging nobody. They're saying that they want to, yes, 10 kids, yes. So they had to be making some money to let them jobs go. You feel me? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, that's how they do, and I promise you, I know that a lot of folks don't seem to understand, because folks want to come to YouTube like it's a walk in the park. But what they don't realize is what you do to get monetized, you got to keep it popping. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you do this like as an actual job. Even if you have employment outside of YouTube, you got to have it popping. If not, you're not going to make the quota to make that money. You know what I mean? And there's a certain time, I think it pays once a month, and there's a certain time of the month that you got to have all your ducks lined up or you ain't getting nothing. You understand? And it takes a long time to get up on that level. And you don't quit your regular job. And I keep telling people, just like with me, and I'm not bragging, but if I ever got into where I wanted to do that, which I already have about 6 years or more back, I like if you don't went to college and you paying back loans and stuff like that for a career, you got to be taking that serious, because a lot of folks that have became big on YT is still paying back college loans because they don't want to be an engineer no more, or whatever you took up, as far as going to college. And some people like what they do, so they're not giving YouTube all of their time, because you got to look at it. We all only have 24 hours in the day. We got to take a dump, eat, burp, clean, laundry, husband, kids, clean up, pets, animals. So you can't give it all your time unless it's your job. And when it becomes your job, you have to put it in the right perspective to where it doesn't affect the rest of your life. Because even with me coming in from the streets, if you want, work outside of your house or in the house, you have to have your perspective right of how to get out of that mode and go into another mode. You get what I'm saying? And even with YT and working from home, you can't just clown around, because I realized back when, yes, ma'am, just, I remember when, when they had the C-19 out here flying crazy. You remember they started doing homeschool, deeply. And a lot of people is, and I'm not being rude, but I had some family members that were still in school. You got teachers sitting there with robes on, husband walking by in his boxers. That's not business. I don't care if you're at home, you're in business. And a lot of people got that twisted. Then one woman, husband, yeah, saying sexual things to each other as a couple. Hey, babe, I'm coming to jump in the shower. You know what's going to happen. How are you doing that when you got the same 30 something kids right in front of you on the computer that you would if you were in the schoolhouse? You took that for granted. Then kids are getting on, they're wearing stuff that's inappropriate, saying "uck you" on their t-shirts while they're in the classroom with other students. People took that and ran that in the ground and turned that out, the big mess. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sydney, working and letting your stream run for the next few. Oh, thank you. You know, I had you yesterday too. Both of your channels. I thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, and I hope you're doing well. Bless up. Everybody knows beautiful Sydney. If you don't, she's somebody I don't think would mind me telling y'all to give her a big hug and enjoy her. Y'all know who she is. I believe everybody. See, this is what I like too. I'm not trying to judge nobody, but this is what I like. I like to see that all of you guys are in here and y'all all are the good people that's with each other. So I can still ask if you mind me telling somebody to check you out or not. But I know that I've seen you guys and we all are friends that's in this group right now. See, this is what we do, what we working towards, positivity. You know what I mean? And keeping it strong and long. But yeah, I just, I watch how people take that for granted. Now, like with me, if I'm doing any work from home, first of all, I don't do the technical stuff, but when I'm doing like any of the Zoom meetings or anything like that, I definitely am not going to be having a YouTube like right in front of no camera doing that, talking about people's social security numbers and their business while I'm on live. But I will have the computer running so that I can do either silent live myself. And plus, I've got two other devices that I run to support other people while I'm doing my live. Work is work. Separate the two. You know what I mean? Work is work. But at the same time, I basically when I do work, like if I'm doing like right now while I'm on here, I can do labels. You know what I mean? If I'm sitting here printing off labels or doing some paperwork, I can do that because that's not affecting me business wise because I can multitask with that. But if I had to do, like I said, if I'm doing some type of Zoom meeting and speaking to somebody, even phone calls, I'm not going to do that on live. But for the most part, what I do, I can physically do it and then be on the YouTube. If not, YouTube has to be put to the side, and not just because it's not my bread and butter, but it's the proper way to do business. Because we got a lot of people out here. I mean, this school thing, if they would have reported, and no disrespect to anybody, but if they would have reported the students' conduct and the teachers during these doing school online, a lot of people would have been, in a wreck because they weren't doing it the right way. People are laughing and playing in the background, people smoking cigarettes, people were selling links to websites of actual kids and folks in school. It got real crazy back when they had it. And I mean, there's some people that homeschool regardless, but when the schools were closed down everywhere, people had to do it like that, and people took that for granted. You're not going to sit here in front of a whole bunch of kids and you and your husband, and even with the children too. You're supposed to sit up on the computer. If you wear uniforms or whatever in your school, you're supposed to be having the proper attire on. You can't have no t-shirt on with some gang signs on it and you sitting there laughing and burping and jumping up and coming backwards and forth. That ain't how school's supposed to be ran. You know what I mean? That's the stuff that I keep saying that a lot of people don't pay attention to. You can't just do what you want when this is business. And like I said, with me, I promise you, whatever I'm doing here, this is not like on the clock where I'm supposed to be on the computer doing some work, but yet I'm clowning around and I'm saying people names and their address that I'm sending, printing labels to, or when when the UPS or whoever you deal with to ship off the packages, because we do a little home business here. I don't disclose any of that private business like that. But why I'm doing this right now, I'm able to sit here if I want to print. That's nothing but a machine running. You know what I mean? Or if I'm taping and packaging up something, me talking. Us women, not I ain't gonna say just us women, us people in life in general, we know how to multitask. So if I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys, which I love, I'm not struggling with not doing my work. You know what I mean? Because as we all know, there's a place and time for everything. So when Whenever you got something going on like that, and if you can't handle your load, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Y'all remember that old corny saying that they used to say? You get where I'm coming from? So with that being said, I know for a fact that I have to have my, all my T's crossed and my I's dotted because this is business. But when I do stuff like what I'm doing, because my problem that I struggle with mostly is I'm not good with the technical stuff the way my family is. So they do their part and I do my part. But it's not interfering just because I'm on YouTube talking. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people don't know that you work outside the house. Because folks don't necessarily, everybody don't necessarily know each other's time zone. You know what I mean? Or what their schedule is for work. Because a lot of people think it's just, with folks with jobs, that it's, what is it? Some places 3 to 11, 11 to 7, that type of stuff. And they feel that, well, if you're doing this, well, how are you doing that? Well, to be honest with you, let's be real, y'all. There's no way that you can say that you didn't have any kind of other job or income before you got on YouTube because you wouldn't be able to pay for internet service. You see where I'm coming from? You have to have had something going on to be able to run your computer, to be able to eat every day, pay your light bill, your gas bill, take care of your family. So there's income that's been coming from somewhere else before they even had anything going on with YouTube. You know what I mean? And then also, like with, as I always say, with Facebook and all those other social media, MySpace from back in the day, people really weren't doing this for money. They were doing this really to make contact with lost family and friends, advertise births, deaths, make friends around the world, and there was no price on your head. You hear what I mean? Nobody was getting paid for this, and we enjoyed it. We enjoy socializing and being with each other. So I try to explain to people that I promise you, if this becomes something lucrative for me, that'd be something nice that God's blessed me with. But if it's just to make friends and enjoy beautiful people like y'all, besides me having an awesome family, I'm gonna do it in long-winded. I'm gonna do it. I definitely will do it. It doesn't matter about money. It's nothing wrong with the money portion. I don't want people, because a lot of times when I say that, a lot of people say, well, YouTube's a lot of hard work and I'm trying to get my watch hours. Yes, do it. Do it. That's what I'm here to help you with too. But that's not the only reason I'm on here. And I know y'all ain't either. Some people are. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But just don't mix the business with the pleasure. You understand what I'm saying? Keep it real and love on one another. For real, because I promise you, people don't realize with friendships, you got to really be who you say you are and support and back people up for no matter what they want to do. If you got their back. But that's not what I mean. I'm talking about, do you know how many people that I know that still to this day, even though we got a lot of modern technology, are PayPals with each other in a way that people think, oh, PayPal, would you send money? No, not that kind. And then pen pals. Don't we all remember all of those times of that type of fun, good stuff that we had, that we did, that, they didn't have no price on it. Nobody got paid for that. You are in love with your friends. I know one guy here, one of my awesome YouTube brothers, he had a live, and one of the lives that he was doing, he had one of his, friends that was doing his live, and he was in the hospital. And he said, I'm going to be honest with you, I use social media for social media. He said, me and my brother keep in touch with each other on Facebook. Nobody's getting paid to love each other, and then you can get paid. Do your thing. Anything I can do, like if you tell me that, Rruk, I'm trying to get my watch hours up, so if you can make sure you watch my video twice for me, because I'm trying to get paid. I want some money. I'd be like, yo, I got you. Just take me to the bank when you go. So I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, if you need me to do something that I can help speed your time along, I will. I always make sure that I watch people's lives and their videos and whatever content they put up long enough for them to get paid or to get monetized or to stay monetized. You get what I'm saying? I always make sure I do that because I want everybody to win and have what they want to have. You know what I mean? I promise you. Hey, happy girl, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. Now, see, I don't want to, I got to ask her first, and I'll talk with you guys too. But I believe, from what I know, happy girl is good people too. But I don't, like I said before, I try not to send anybody in the wrong direction because I don't want anybody to get caught up in something. Because I'm going to tell y'all another thing that gosh, y'all probably going to think I'm crazy, but I am not the author of drama. How you doing today, happy girl? I appreciate you coming by, and I like your channel name. That's cute. Put people in good spirits. Let me give you a good smile for that. But I have I'm gonna tell you what let me tell y'all something here. People are crazy out here on the YouTube. You feel me? Happy is that. Oh, she said, is that your birth name? And Happy is awesome, and I believe Happy comes from my new good friend channel, and I want to welcome her along, and I appreciate her coming because she's been amazing, and I'm glad that we met, and I'm trying to work us up to where we need to be so that we can form and rock and roll together. So let me make sure. She said, you are such a sweetheart too, sweetie, and I appreciate you too, and you've been coming to check me for a while, and I see that you're good people as well too. So the next time while you're in this live and you make a comment, let's make sure you stay warm. Let's check it out. The next comment you make, I got you, boo. And you are a sweetheart too. I got you, boo. Because I know you real and you good people, and you want to ride and do your thing. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me some of your time. I appreciate all of you guys. I always like to say, bless up. And I like to make sure that, you ask anybody, are they comfortable? There we go. Yes, all you are. I know you are beautiful, and I appreciate you, happy girl, for that. Because we all got to stick together with the good folks, and once we keep going right, we got this. We got this. We got this. You get what I'm saying? And another thing that I realized too, that I got one of my good Judies on here that's been on YT for a while, and she monetized doing her thing. She we were talking about you got to make sure who you give wrenches out to and who you deal with, because of the fact that some folks here you don't just jump on it. You got to know who you're dealing with. And I remember too, it's so weird too, because I got a nice guy, like I said, a nice guy that joined on with me, and he brought his girlfriend. He was telling me about these people, and I kept wondering why this guy out of the blue just kept jumping up, and it was to cause problems. It wasn't a good person. So I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm learning how to not just jump on any and everybody, try to evaluate them, because what I have done too, y'all, is I've had people that I'll just, and I don't mean to sound whack, but we real people here. I have had people that have came and left me a message, because I do a little bit of hauls and a little bit of cooking too in the lives. And this person had, left, a like on some hauls, a couple of my hauls, some food, and the live. So I said, you know what, this must be good people. And then, they're referencing off of somebody sent them type of thing. And I subscribed to them. And then something said, you know what, okay, now go over here and really check out their channel. Don't just look at the shorts right quick because you're in the live and you want to, tag up and make sure it's stick. Go check it out. Honey, let me tell you, what they were doing over there was horrible. And here I go with my dumb butt, got your name right in the middle of it, because you're running over here because somebody said somebody sent somebody, and bop, 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 or people going down the line in somebody else's live, just clicking to everybody that they see you dealing with, but you don't know who that person really is. And I promise you, this just happened to me again yesterday. I had the live going, and I didn't realize there was a troll in there, and I'm talking to the troll, and I subscribed to the troll because he subscribed to me, because he came from my friend's live, two of my good friends' lives. And like a fool, I didn't know. And then here we go again. So now I got to track this person down and get myself untangled from them, and remember what live they had, and get my name up out of that live completely. I don't even care. I don't care how long I got to watch it to find where my name is popping up at. I'm getting my name out of that live. I'm getting them straight when they come through here with that weird crap again. And I'm gonna do it moving. And my friend told me, well, you don't have to, you don't have to do anything about it. I'm just letting you know that they're a troll, and they've been problems for me and my, my partner. So I said, no, I respect you, and if they're doing you wrong, they definitely probably gonna do me wrong. So I'm gonna get them off. I don't even want them. And I kept saying, who is this person? And that's all they keep popping up. I need subscribers. I need subscribers. I need subscribers. That's all they keep saying. Don't even come in and speak to nobody. You just want somebody to put them on. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing wrong with people asking for help, because we all have a right. You know what I mean? And I know, like, a lot of us here, are working on their watch hours and stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I got you 100%. Hey, Misty, I've been worried about my girl and cooking all the good different foods over there. How you doing, boo? I thank you so much for coming in, and I appreciate you. And we've been rocking for a good minute too. And I've been checking up on you because I know your son wasn't feeling well a while back and stuff. And I'm glad to see, when I watched your video last, I seen that your son was doing better. And I just wanted to make sure that you were all right. And I appreciate you coming. And you be throwing down over there, honey. You got to invite me over to have some coffee, a sandwich, a meatloaf, or something. Because she be getting that food in over there, and she's very frugal. And I want to take care of you too, Misty. So by the time you get ready to leave the next comment, you'll see I got you, because you got me over there in your spot too. So I definitely got you, and I've been seeing that you are good people, and I appreciate you. So I got to take care of my sister too. Another one of my sisters, a strong woman. She don't play with it, y'all. Doing it up, and she's a good mama too, a good wife. She knows how to be very frugal. And honey, I get down like that. She said, "Girl, I am free." Are you? Yeah, and don't I want to make sure I get you straightened out, Misty. I don't want to forget, beautiful. Yes, that's just how it is too. A lot of people have been getting hit with all kinds of crazy weathers, and you know what? It ain't no joke out here. Thank you so much, Misty. It's all true. You got that. You are awesome. And I appreciate you. You just, down to earth. You care about people. You treat people right. You cook and share that. And you got a lot of recipes, child, that I got to get hip to. I got to learn some of that because sometimes you can make something 57 different ways and then watch somebody else's channel and learn a whole nother way to make it. And it be just as good as what you think. Oh, I got my recipe book. And then I'm looking over, Missy made that meatloaf funny. Let me try her way. You get what I mean? Just to use for example. I'm like, okay. Okay. And you cook all kinds of foods too. And I like that too because I change it up a lot myself. And I definitely appreciate that we all met and that we all are trying to stay a part of a positive group of people that got each other's back so that we don't have to have the drama and stuff up on us. And I'm glad that you're here. You are awesome, Miss Misty. Learn from each other. Amen. Amen. And didn't we have fun over there the other day when we was in Cats Live playing the games and stuff like that? You know what it is when you get there and have fun, because I was supposed to have been doing some trivias and stuff long ago and I still never got to it. And I have a family member that asked some really good questions, and I wanted to write down some of the questions so that we all can enjoy answering the questions and laugh and have fun. We have a great amen, Misty. That's what I'm talking about. And the thing is, that's how we keep it straight, because I was just telling people about, I got some folks that's been coming in, and what they've been doing is jumping around to other people's channels and saying, "Hey, Rruk sent me," and I didn't, and I don't want no bad vibes, because I got some person that's been getting weird on me a lot. And by them doing that, I realized that there's something's not right with them. And then for them, because if you got, like with me, if I'm going to send somebody to you, Misty, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not bragging to nobody. Please don't misunderstand me, no one. But I promise you, when you see my numbers get 3,000 or something, I don't deal with all that like that, because you can tell any of us that got a lot of subscribers and you doing lives and videos and you're not seeing half of those faces, they're ghosts. Believe me. It ain't, "Oh, I haven't heard from her in 6 months because she was in the hospital." It ain't all that all the time. Sometimes it's real. Some people might even pass away and you think you haven't heard from them and they being shady. And sometimes it's not even that. It's people that really ain't with you. You get what I'm saying? So what I've been realizing is that, like, once I see, like, everybody right now that's in the live are definitely legitimate people. So I know that I can say, "Do you mind me, Misty? Do you mind her following you? Do you mind her joining you?" Because I know which ones is the real deal. That's it. Right now, everybody here is all good. And this ain't just been for a minute. You know what I mean? Yes, Misty, you know what I'm talking about. Amen. We got to keep it real, because you don't want to. And when you form together with a good group, you can shut down the foolishness. Yes, ma'am, Miss Happy Girl. You know what I'm talking about. You can shut it down if you get right, because like I said, I got my homeboy reached out to me and told me that there's people in the live that ain't good people. I said, "Give me the names." And then I got some people that are going over to other people's channels saying Rruk sent me. But see, I won't do that, because first of all, I got to verify the people myself. And then I want to respect you guys and ask you, do you mind me sending? this person. You probably seen them in the live and they said hi to you. I've been dealing with them for a couple of months. I checked out their content. They're good people. So if they come see you, they can tell you that I sent them. But I never, even with this group right now, I probably got like maybe a good 30 new people besides my 3 something thousand that I had that might be ghost people, if y'all know what I mean. I always make sure I ask out of respect. Get where I'm coming from? Because you don't just send somebody over, and I'm not going to come in your live just to eat up a whole bunch of subscribers. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with if you're in somebody's live and you see somebody that, just because of their content, that you feel that you may like them and you may click off for a minute and go check them out and you like their content. But just remember, I definitely won't be sending anybody unless I ask. We do have to be careful because I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, I just joined some channels like a fool, thinking that the person that I'm friends with really sent that person, and didn't do the research myself. And I got over there with somebody that's making fun of handicapped people and clowning on handicapped people and doing some nasty stuff. And I kept saying, now see, this is what you get. You should have checked that out. You just watched a quick short of this person and you believe that Betty or Bubba that's cool with you sent them, and come to find out they're no good. So I learned to respect everybody. Corner Clubhouse, how you doing today? Thank you so much for coming. I hope you are doing well. We are glad to have you. I've been checking you out too to make sure we can get this click right. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, and then we're gonna rock from there. Because I just want to make sure I know. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you do stuff like this, you got to check around. Because I know with me, I only ever sent 2 people to Bert, and by now they've made their round, with the club now, because of the fact that they're good people and you can tell. But other than that, I don't send nobody to nobody. Yes, Misty, you definitely right. Trolls, stalkers, weirdos need to be careful, honey. It's been bad. You hear me? I promise you. I have one of our YouTube brothers on here, and you know him too, Misty. I believe everybody knows him now because I brought him in the club. He has been dealing with some people from his past, him and his partner, and it's been hell because they were in my live yesterday and I didn't even know who they were. And I'm laughing along, and then I thought they were good people because I seen this person in my homeboy's live and in his partner's live. So I thought they was good, and I jumped and subscribed to them. And while we were doing the live, they kept trying to hit me up on the gram, but I wasn't around my phone. And when I looked at my phone, he just basically told me the person that I'm talking about that's trouble that you need to watch out for is in your live right now. But I had already ended the live. See what I mean? When you don't do your research. But I thought they were good because they came from his live and his partner's live. See what I mean? So now I know when they come back again, I can shut it down. Okay, so the clubhouse, the corner clubhouse, do you know them, Misty? Because if you know them and you can vouch for them, welcome on in. And I'm welcoming them anyway. I'm just trying to watch how I do things here. You let me know, Misty, if they're good people. Because I don't know if you know them or not. And I just want to be very careful. Because I done had, even in my personal life, I've had some people that hook folks up that became couples in the relationships, and it was a nightmare. I hate to say it like that, but it was a nightmare. So I try to make sure that I don't do this online or in my personal life, because people can get hurt. They can get their channel shut down and everything. This corner is awesome. All right, that sounds good to me, Misty. I got your back because you said it. I believe you. Freezing. Oh, you freezing? All right. Corner Clubhouse. Misty said you got it going on. I trust Misty. Misty don't play with it. Let's get it in, Clubhouse. Let's get it in, Clubhouse. Welcome over here with us in our chill spot. She said she's connected. Okay, did she, Misty? And now I got you covered, Clubhouse. So the next time you make a comment, you should already have seen that I got your back. And I hope you're doing well. And I thank you so much for coming to see me. You got all these other good, wonderful folks here. Everybody up in here is all good people. I can honestly say I've been scanning it up and down, looking on 2 different, situations to see. And everybody up in here are awesome people. Awesome people. Because I had like I said, one of my good Judys here. Had somebody pop up in their live, and I'm looking now. I go to the live, and the person is already in the live. Oh, I'm from Rruk's live. Okay. And what does that supposed to mean by you mentioning my name to this person that don't know you? That's not how you do it. If that's all they had to do was ask me. You got somebody when I come to your live that I think is cool. Do you mind me going to check them out? And then I may say, well, tell them Rruk sent you, but I don't need no clout. You get what I mean? But I would say it so that the people will feel comfortable about, when you knock on their door to let them in. But I don't do it for clout. See, here we go again, y'all. It's that time again. It's that time again. Y'all already know. It's that time again. You will see. Yes, yes, and more yes. It's that time. Howdy doody time. It's about to go down, y'all. Sorry to tell you. There's something going down as we speak. Everybody have to be careful and watch what you're dealing with. Don't fool with it because you're about to see the magic happen. I am not the one. You feel me? Done. Bam. Just got to be careful out here, y'all, because a lot of craziness is going on. And I know because when I go to Misty's channel and just about anybody else's channel, they got positive vibes over there. Get what I'm saying? Positive vibes. And we have to be careful of who we let in and who we deal with, because if not, it's going to end up messing your whole channel up in the long run. And I think a lot of people don't really meditate on that and take that seriously. But if you're dealing with people that's coming in, trying to be shady and hurt people, it will mess your channel up. And it's not as simple as a lot of people think, that it's okay just to do a channel and then, if my name get messed up, I'll go do another channel. It don't work like that. You have to shut these people down. You have to shut these people down because you get your channel messed up. It sometimes people believe that. You know what I mean? And we got to make sure we're proactive with that, because a lot of times there's some stuff that just ain't right. So with that being said, y'all watch it. Y'all watch yourselves, because I got a warning here yesterday and I had no idea what I was dealing with. And I'm just chatting along and hugging everybody and all that old kind of mess like that. And I realized we got a problem here. And we got to think about it, y'all. We got people here that is pornography or sexual explicit material, child abuse, hate speech or graphic violence, promotes terrorism, harassment or bullying, suicide or self-harm on these different channels that you jump and subscribe to, and you don't know what these people are doing. Even if they got some mental health issues, you don't judge them, but you don't support that either. They got to get some help. Got to get some help. So with that being said, I want to make sure that we all are coming to the right place with this. Get what I'm saying? Please be careful, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, because I can't play the game with it. Definitely can't play the game with it, because I done been, through stuff in my personal life. And like before, when I was doing YouTube, I had a big channel, back then, and I'm not bragging, but I did. And hey. And I definitely okay. Yeah. Oh, the who? Oh, that again. They stopped doing it for a while too, huh? Good to know. All right. Yeah, I'll get this set up and clear all this stuff out for you. But I got this going too, if you don't mind. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna keep this going, but I'm gonna clear this up. So give me about 5 minutes just to put. Yeah. But yeah. So I was just saying that we gotta watch out who we dealing with here and be safe with each other, because I got a lot of stuff that I didn't even know was happening right in front of me. You imagine if you're doing a live and you laughing and chatting amongst people, and come to find out that somebody's trying to contact you, but you're not able to be reached because you're not near your phone, and then you finally get it after you done laughed and talked, and they're telling you got a troll on there. That person that you just gave a heart and a hug to is somebody I'm struggling with. I'm like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So now you got to backtrack and track these people down and run them down. And like I said, I had left a comment in their live because I thought they were coming from good people. So now I got to go back and get that live and get my name out of there completely. Because I left them, because they kept asking me a lot of questions, which seemed to be a little weird. But I thought because they were coming from two people that I know that they were just trying to be careful like I am. Come to find out, not. I love thrift shopping and tag sales. But yeah, so now I see what's going on. And I said, okay, so now today I'm doing damage control. And then I'm also mentioning stuff to you guys about the warnings of coming over here and jumping on anybody. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, everybody's grown and they can play at their risk. But I'm just telling you, I don't want you to get no bad blood over here and then get mad at me about it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, oh, them people you had over there. But the thing is, I didn't tell you to subscribe to them just because you seen them in my live. If you made that choice yourself, you can't get mad at me. He said, sorry. I know, happy girl. I feel a mess about it. And the problem is somebody that, bugging out on me. I got two guys and a girl that's just weirding. One of the people I know from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But a friend of mine has quite a few people that are popping up because they're going to the friend's live and his partner's live and seeing who's over there watching them. And now they're going to each and every one of us. They even went to Bert with this foolishness. I'm going to keep it real, y'all. I ain't trying to keep a lot of silliness going here, but we got to know. And she said, I need to get me some coffee too. I know that's right. Happy girl. I promise you, I don't drink coffee or tea every day, but I do like it, but I don't drink it every day. And I'm having me a cup of coffee as we speak right now. So get you something, honey, and enjoy it. But yeah, these people went crazy. So yes, you just got to be, yes, Jess, you just got to be careful. That's why I don't recommend people to sub to anybody that's in my, whether it's the live, the little haul videos I do or my cooking, because some of them folks I don't even know myself. And I'm trying to be careful that I build this thing the right way here, because I got a better do-over now. Yes, get you some coffee, happy girl. Because I know that's right. Ain't nothing like a good cup of coffee. And like I said, I may not drink it all the time, but I do enjoy it. But we got to watch this, because I'm going to tell you. And then I'm going to tell you another thing that I had that almost started something foolish here. I had, this is crazy, y'all, on this YT. And I don't know these people, so don't think, oh, it's her, the common denominator. Hell no. I'm going to say it just like that. Hell to the no. Not I, said the cat. No, I'm not the one. That's not what that is. These are weirdo people that keep popping by, trying to come in and do something. Hey, cat, how you doing? How is Rosemary doing? Yes, he said, I'm back for a bit. Thank you. Thank you, cat attainment. Thank you. But yeah, I had this. I'm going to give y'all an example here. This is going to be crazy, y'all. Check it out. Listen, y'all, don't think I'm bugging. This is a mess. I got one of my YouTube brothers on here, right? And he said that he wants to figure out something different this year to do for his wife, because he's done a lot of different things over the years, trips, jewelry. You know how we do. You know how when you love on somebody, right? So with that being said, he asked me for an idea of what he should get this woman. And I'm like, okay, so I started making some suggestions of some stuff. Yeah, I started saying, and me and him talking, right? All of a sudden now, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't playing no games. This is real, raw, true, that. So all of a sudden, I get a new person. Now I'm gonna tell you how this person tried to play me. Y'all listen to me real carefully. This person basically was saying, I seen them I was in another live, and this was maybe a couple of days before I had this live, right? This person was in the live, and they kept asking me, what does the so-and-so modern day breakfast club is? What does that mean? What does that mean? And they just kept saying that 3, 4, 5 times. What does that mean? What does that mean? So I'm communicating with the people. The live was going kind of slow, and me and this person was in the live together, and they kept asking me what it means, and I kept explaining to them what kind of club it is. It's good people. We're not playing no games. We don't disrespect nobody. We're not out to harm nobody. And I'm gonna run it by. And she was saying, well, how do you join? I said, well, this is, the protocol. This is how you do it. But, I basically want to run it by, let Bert know. But I don't think Bert cares if you notify him like right off the bat like that. I don't think it bothers him at all to go on and hook somebody in, because I know he's smart enough to weed out any kind of negative or messed up people, if you will. But still, I basically would like to be able to make sure I know who I'm sending. So that happened with the person. I'm getting to the story. That happened with the person that time. But what ended up happening in the long run was the person ended up asking me all that. Going crazy through this live. Finally, some while after that, I did a live, and the person popped up in my live. And when I was talking to my guy, YouTuber, about getting his wife something for her birthday, this same person that pretended they didn't know what the group was jumped up in the live and started trying to start some friskiness with this guy, knowing that he's my, YouTube friend, and that he's saying that he got a wife. And she just kept saying to him, so what's going on, handsome? Are you dating? Are you looking for a relationship? I'm like, well, how in the heck is she saying this to this man when she knows that he's basically talking about his wife and asking me advice so that he can get his wife something nice? Why in the world would you be trying to date this man? And then the thing that was so messed up about it is that him and his wife, me and his wife, are friends too. So then that made me look crazy. I know y'all understand where I'm coming from. So that right there was a big mess right there. So I had to basically get on her and tell her that this is not a dating website, and I don't mind if you meet somebody on here and y'all want to hook up on the side. That ain't my business. But if you come into a live and I'm friends with the man and woman both, and you're trying to get a date with the man, it makes his wife think I'm setting him up with somebody over here. You get what I mean? So that was a big problem. So now with that person, I had to get them straightened out, because they were coming nasty and negative. So now I see that we got all kinds of weird stuff going on here. And like I said before, any of y'all that's adults in this live right now, if y'all want to date somebody in here, that ain't my business. But please don't make it look like I set y'all up as no couple. That's what I'm talking about, because I'm friends with both people. And then they thinking that, oh, I thought Rruk was good people, and she's over there trying to hook up my husband with one of her YouTube female friends. And that's not what it was. But I'm glad that the wife popped up and heard how it went down, so that she could see that I don't have nothing to do with that. And the new person, I don't know them either. Other than that, that could have messed up my friendship with some good people that I'm friends with on YouTube, because somebody was trying to mess up and make it look like they were doing it because I set them up. The good thing the wife came in the live, but the only thing that happened, it messed up because I couldn't tell him what I wanted to tell him to do for her for a surprise, because she would have heard it. But other than that, the negativity came from this other YouTuber that's pretending that they didn't know what the Breakfast Club was, and come to find out, when I decided to check them out because they asked me so many questions, they had already been checking into it. So that was kind of, something shady, silly, but also could have caused some problems for me and some good friends because of the clownish. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Bert? Oh, he's there. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Congratulations again, boo. Congratulations to you, my darling. I see you doing well over there. I enjoyed your video yesterday. I hope you are doing well and living your best life, chilling out. Everybody got some crazy weather somewhere everywhere, so we all trying our best to get this groove going, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but I got a lot of craziness that's been going on here, y'all. This is right here. People trying to infiltrate the compound. We can't have that. You know what I mean? We got folks trying to infiltrate the compound. Y'all gotta get ready to get them guards up, yo. Ain't nobody playing no games here. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not with the foolishness. You can't come on here and make me look bad. And I got a couple, and they both from my YouTube friends. And you trying to date somebody and make it look like you got set up by Rruk? Oh no, sir. I will not be. And I keep telling y'all, everybody can do whatever they want in their spot. But me with this hangout spot, I don't send no one to you. Anybody that tell you that I sent you is not being honest. That's all I gotta say. Just keep that in mind. And like I said, this woman was trying to hook up with this man, and like I said, he's married, and I'm friends with him and his wife. So that was a nightmare right there. And I had to get it straight. But like I said before, good thing the wife popped on, because the wife and the husband weren't even around each other. They both were, I think the wife was at work and the husband was at home. So with that being said, neither one of them knew that the other one had popped on, to hang out with me. And you imagine her coming on to say hi to me, and there's some woman that's trying to date her husband, and I'm in the middle of it. Honey, let me tell you, I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. And like I said before, and I know Bert wasn't here, but I want to tell you, Bert and Adam both, no disrespect. I know y'all grown. I know y'all know how to make your own judgment, but I still have to say this. If anybody tell you that they from my live or that I sent them, and I didn't tell you I sent them, don't get involved, because I can see people are tracking on me for some mess. And then from one of my new guys that I brought in, people are bothering him and his partner, and now they're trying to come over to me and make it look like they're cool with me. So what they'll do is they'll go to my new friend's live or his partner's live and see who they're affiliated with. Once they see who they're affiliated with, then they start going down the line. But what they do is lie and say that they got sent by one of the members when they didn't. Get what I mean? Y'all please pay attention to that. I'm gonna tell you, get your channel messed up behind being desperate for subscribers and watch hours and not paying attention to the creeps that we got out here. Because I promise you, I definitely need the one. Definitely not the one that's with the foolishness. So do not sit up here, and because see what's going to happen here. I'm going to get ready to shut this, start changing it over and get a whole nother channel, and people can't come through right and participate, but they won't know it's me. Get what I mean? Even if I got to speak with a voice box, you won't be able to say, "Oh well, it's a different name, but we know Rruk's voice." Now I know I'm not silly, y'all. I'm not silly. Believe me, I know when I'm going to do something and I'm determined, can't nobody stop me. But if it's going to start being a whole bunch of clowns coming over here trying to start trouble just because of who I know that's good people, but they had a beef with in the past, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Especially if the person that I'm friends with is a good person. You know what I mean? And the person told me, they said, well, you don't have to not socialize with them, but they're from a bad group and I'm just giving you a warning. And I said, no, out of respect for you, I'm not going to socialize with them. Because, you don't want to give a flat tire like that in the air. I don't know if y'all catch my drift on that. So be careful, but don't come over here trying to jump on those subscribers, because I promise you, I got people, like I said, from way back years ago that I stopped dealing with because they weren't real. They didn't have my back. And you run jumping, trying to go over on Rruk's channel and trying to go down the line looking for subscribers, you're going to get some. You're going to get the kind that's going to shut your damn channel down if that's what you want. Let's get it. That's what you want to do. Go ahead and try it. But I'm just letting all y'all know, everybody so far right now that's in the chat are all good people. And they all said they don't mind me telling y'all to mesh with each other, even though y'all all probably friends now already anyway. That's how I said I know it's all good people up in here right now. Because all you guys seem to be the good ones that I know already. But don't come creeping over here, because you're going to get what you asked for. You're definitely going to get it. It ain't ain't gonna be good either. And then I also have a lot of people that come over here, not even to visit me, to try to catch up with somebody else just to be able to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? But once again, I'm getting ready to shut it down. People gonna know who they are anyway, because they're gonna see that they can't come through no more. It's a wrap. And like I said, if I start up a new channel, a lot of folks ain't gonna be knowing. Because right now, this is a hangout spot. But if I decide to start up something new and I want to get a fresh start with different people, I'm just not going to reach out to certain people because I ain't got time for it. I'm not doing that. So watch what you're doing out here. So it seems like folks get on YouTube and lose their damn mind. Once you lose your damn mind, can't nobody get it back for God. So you better watch what you're doing. This is still very immature and dysfunctional. Do not need no daggone views and subscribers that bad to where you're willing to sacrifice your channel and mess your channel up. And once again, too, I keep trying to tell people also, with folks that have channels, a lot of people got kids, young kids, and older kids and other family members that may support your channel. And then you get somebody on there that's being disrespectful and sexually explicit, and your 5-year-old son or somebody young has seen that on your channel, that might scar that person. Because you got monsters up here. Watch what you're doing. And be careful. You know who you are and what you're doing. It's a slippery slope. Once I get myself right, I'm going to apply myself even more is what I'm doing in this hangout spot, and it's going to turn it into something else totally different. But I'm not going to build it on no trolls. You know what I mean? Just to be having those subscribers. You don't build a house on sand. Gotta watch out for that. You got another whole crowd in here just taking up spot by chatty chat. Negative chatty chat. You wanna watch out for that. Very careful. Snooze, you lose. Let's see. Oh, cold. Yep, let me see what everybody's saying here. Yes, people are bored, Black Widow, and want to get in other people's business. And see, we got to all stay together active and get them out. Get them out. The new wonder of the enter. Oh, I'm glad for my friend. Oh, that's good. So you knew at this, huh, Jess? I need to look out for. Yes, ma'am, Misty. Yes. Yes, yes. Exactly. Issues of bringing drama or positivity Nothing big yet. Well, see, and that's the whole thing too. That's right, no drama, Bert. That's what I'm talking about. But I tell you, stuff is happening, and we're gonna keep fighting it. But I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of stuff happening that you don't know, because I just told our friend there, the friend I introduced you to hip you to what's going on. Because I was gonna let you know myself, but I figured let them tell you because they know more about it because it's happening to them. And the people that's bothering them has been coming over to me because I know them now. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, they trying to do it though. I just had somebody too. I don't know if Bert's still there, Cat, or whoever's still there or not, but I just had somebody that is running around jumping in people's lives saying that Rruk sent me and I'm from Rruk's live. Like that gives clout, which it shouldn't unless I say so, because I'm trying to watch that I don't send anybody negative to you good people. You get what I'm saying? So just please, y'all, don't just jump up over here and join anybody just because you figure I'm cool, because all the people that's coming through, some of these folks I don't even know. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sure in y'all chats sometimes people pop up that strangers to you. But the point I'm trying to make is that don't fall for it. You know, and ain't nobody doing nothing, because y'all know for a fact I keep it real. Anytime somebody mention my name, they always say, you know, Rruk is a positive, because I do, even though I talk about stuff you may not want to hear. It's not that it's you know, it's good talk still. It ain't about no negative, trying to hurt nobody and naysayer and whoop de whoop de whoop. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I know I got one of our friends, and I told him to hip you to it, Bert. And I'm hipping everybody else right now the best I can. But I wanted that person to come to you directly, Bert, so they can tell you more details than even what I know, even though I know all of it. Because we've been dealing with this for a while before we even told you, Bert. Well, before I even told him to tell you. Get what I'm saying? It's been going down. They've been trying to come through, and see, the thing is, I don't know them, so you're welcoming these new people. I just got them getting rid of. And I don't know if anybody here in the live even noticed. Here since we've been running the live, but I've had to get rid of two trolls today already. Two trolls, you know, and they're guys. Two guys today I had to get rid of, and I don't know if anybody's seen that interaction or not. And then, you know, some trolls, you know, they come in disguise. Come in disguise. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. This ain't what you want. And obviously with me, the way I talk and stuff, I'm not with no drama either. I don't do drama. And anybody that's ever had anything to do with me, stop by to check me or anything, y'all know that ain't where it's at for me. Y'all see with me, I keep it real with y'all. I tell you the truth. But like I said, I got a lot of people that you may see in the lives that, oh, well, did she see them? Because they must be good people because they keep being in her lives. It's not that. It's just that if I don't see them causing no problem, and I'm not warned that there's some bad people, I don't mind folks coming in. But if you got people that starting to get crazy on you, then you better open up both of your eyes. That's what I'm talking about. Other than that, nah, I ain't that one. You know, I ain't everybody's boo. You feel me? So think about it. Just be careful of who you're dealing with. And see, a lot of times everybody always so quick to, you know, warn kids about stranger danger. Well, all of us grown people need to know about stranger danger. You get what I mean? Because it could make you or break you, as I said before. Just keep our heads up and hope that we can keep it, you know, rocking like this. Because like right now, I feel good because everybody in here is all good. He said me too. You better get that coffee, Jess. Ooh. That's that liquid kryptonite. You better get that man coffee. I know how it is. I know how it is, he says. Right now. Well. Still what? Still at 0 now. Switching back and forth with somebody. Comment on my last long video. I have to. I know that's right. Get it done, child. You know you got to take care of them peeps. You know how that go. Yes, ma'am. That's why we said, you know, do your thing, honey, and enjoy it. Because this is what life, and we got what? Only one to live. And what we got in the day, only 24 hours. All right now. We got to multitask to make sure everything is taken care of and everything is cold. Well, it's getting you caught slipping. Keep your eyes on the prize. All right. Everything runs smooth. Just straightening up your mic. It's messy. They coming today, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't good notice though, was it? I can't hear you. I got organized for you. And like I said, I'm gonna keep the live running if you don't mind. Yes, people, keep it locked. And I got a lot of folks here that I'm gonna start making sure that I do different times because I got some folks here that can't never really come and enjoy the live. They're just jumping through because they're working. So I want to try to have it a time because I'm working too. I want to have it a time where I can have the people come and enjoy themselves. Bye, Jess. Take care. Give her a nice heart there. Some people. Not so bad today in Florida. Oh, in Florida. Drinking lemon water. I drink lemon water all the time, Angela. Sounds good, Jess. Take it easy. I appreciate you coming in. And if you can make it back, I get it. And if you don't, I understand. But I'm going to be breaking this off into two parts. I'm going to do some now and I'm going to do some later because I got a lot of people that's on here that's not really a part of the live. They're just working. And I am too. So, with that being said, I definitely want to be able to catch these people when they're not at work so that they can have a little bit more fun. Because I know with me, I've been supporting everybody just as much as they support me. And that's what I like about this group. We do it moving. But there's some folks here that I got that come in and, I respect that they're working and things. So I want to make sure that I'm able to give it some time where they're not working so they can come and get in part of the conversations. You know what I mean? The conversation that I'm having too, and with each other, but to conversate with me as well because they don't get a chance to talk with me too much because they're working, and they can only let it run. So I'm trying to do that. And then I'm also trying to watch out for the people that I deal with that just come in here only just to meet other people and not interested in my content too, though. And that's a lot of the trolls that I just got out of here, you know what I mean, coming for the drama or coming just to see who you got in your life and just only to see someone else and not even give you no respect as the host. Because a lot of that's been going on too with the trolls. So we got to watch what we're doing. A lot of trolls. Trolls don't like to rock and roll. They're no fun. Doing some things here because I got a client here and I got to take care of him here. So someone's here for them. A lot of this stuff has got to be cleared away here. Trying to do a little bit of business at the same time. Here them just went to bed and they in here snoring. I got this table that need to be painted and resurfaced. I tell you, ain't nobody gonna come over here and take over my life and not have no respect for me. I'm not the one for that, you know? Have respect. That's one thing I don't do. Come over there and try to mix it up. It won't hurt nobody. All right, I got this taken care of. All right. Oh, right. Let me see who we got over here chatting it up. Sometimes I get quiet because I'm doing a little bit of working, but at the same time, I can see people are chatting amongst each other, so I don't want to cut in or not be heard. So I'll get quiet. Y'all know how that goes. See what we got going on. Okay. Oh, you have a blessed and peaceful day too. Happy girl, and I thank you, sweetheart. Thanks, love. I thank you so much for sharing some of your time with me. I really appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate everybody because I'm telling you, there's a million places we all can be. And when we all choose to spend it with certain people, that makes you special. You know what I mean? That makes you special. And I'm getting ready to go over here and check you out again, too, happy girl. I'm going to make sure I keep your back covered, too. I appreciate you and God bless you. And whatever you do today, take Jesus with you. Hey, Sydney, that's boo. That's boo. I told you, see, with you, I'm going to talk to you about a few people that I want to hook into you. Here we go with this guy here. Yes. How are you? How are you, Miss Sydney Cat? I hope you are doing well. I am glad that you're here. Let's do, yeah, we're gonna give the sun and the heart too, because we gotta do the cat and the mama. The cat and the mama. We want both of them, right? We love both of you. Sydney Cat and Mama. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. Me too, Sid. It don't matter what I'm going through. I am good too. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I mean? This journey and live this thing called life and enjoy it. Enjoy it to the fullest, no matter what it is. Because we gotta get through it. All right, Charles. And one thing about this life, we don't get through this life, Miss Sydney. You know how that is. We don't get through this life just because we get what we want. You know what I mean? We do not get through life and enjoy life just because we get what we want. We have to weather the storms too. no pockets. I fold in, I'm gonna tell you, and it works good too. I fold in the this is how I do mine. Phone, phone when I'm on the treadmill and stuff and jumping up and down. I do it like that. Lock it in. And then I can here, lock it in. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to get this four here and four there, but now this is what it's like. Oh. Yeah, because I want to try to catch, because I know like with a lot of them, especially like with Bert, he be working during these hours, so I'll be trying to get it so I can catch him so we can chat it up. Broski. Broski. Where my brother at? Where my dogs at? Right here, right here. Where my dogs at? Right here, right here. Oh, NPP. Hey, NPP, how you doing? I hope you are doing well, sweetie pie. Nice to see you in the chat and chilling back. Honey, I am enjoying your trips everywhere because you're bringing me to places that I probably never go, and I do travel. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yesterday, I know you did, and I that was awesome. I'm happy for you. Anything good? You know what I mean? Mhm. Oh, what's that? Rody, hey, what's up? Rody, how you doing? Rodini. Why am I saying Rody? Oh, I know what it is, Brody. Someone that worked with Brody. Hey, Brody, how you doing? Let me get you straight now, Brody. Roddy. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you are doing well. Let me get Rody straightened out here too. Okay, there it goes. Ray. Hey, Ray. Let me get you straightened out here, Ray. Because you know you need a jacket on. Didn't y'all say it was cold outside? Let's get Ray straightened out there. Let's get Ray taken care of in the building. Kate. What you doing, girl? What are you doing, Miss Kate? What is happening, Miss Kate? He said, I forgot to schedule it. Over here and check out Rudini. I just hooked you up, Rudini. So the next comment you make, I'll be rocking and rolling right there with you. Rudini, I like that name. I love spine ticks too. Squirrel reaction time. Okay. How many you need? One or two? Okay, take that one and that one. You see, yeah, put that one back because they're shrunk down. Yeah, get that one and that one because they're more bigger. That you get one, huh? Oh! I thought you needed because you ever notice how much smaller? And I can't find the fourth case. I've been looking for a fourth pillowcase and no luck. Here, what's happening, bro? How you doing today? Thank you for sharing. Hey. Rudini, I'm waiting for you to get your jacket. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I got some bad troll stuff going on here, bro. Yeah, bad. People going to people channel like I sent them there. Then I had somebody that one of my friends let me know that was a troll of theirs. So I had to get that straightened out. It's getting nasty. No. And I promise you, bro, we ain't with that. I was like, what's going on here? I'm going to one of my lovely members live, and I see somebody in there advertising like I sent them over there. And that's the weird, people that keep trying to contact me crazy on Instagram and leaving a whole bunch of whack stuff. So they're not welcome no more. I can't do it. Not, you know what I'm saying? Too much drama. And see, what me speaking about this, I don't want nobody to ever think that it's me. You get what I mean? Because I'm not the common denominator. Because, like I said, I only got like 2 people that I was struggling with, and then a friend of mine has, I don't even know if it's 10 or more that's coming over to my live, trying to bother them. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't, have none of them come over either. This ain't no game. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. Excuse me. This has been a good thing to try to finally, get right with the good people, and then you got somebody coming from somebody else's past that I don't even know. I've been trying to fool with it, No game. No game at all. Ain't no joke. If you're gonna go over to somebody that I know, ask me before you use my name, especially if you're coming over there clowning around. Because I don't connect, even with me on here. There's certain type of people that I know that they ain't all, they're not my besties like that, but they cool people, but they're not good enough to bring to the club. Because, I have to, time out from them myself. So with that being said, I'm definitely not wanting them to mix with this crowd. That's why I said I'm finna get ready to put together another channel here. And it's going to be, like with this here, this is going to stay with the elite crowd. And the other ones are going to be them down truckers that ain't good, but they ain't all the way bad. And they're not really, really down, but they ain't trouble. That right there, that'll have your whole thing shut down and spoil your friendships with people when you have the wrong kind of folks coming through with some mess. Okay, let me see here. Yes, yes. Rudini, down truckers. You know what I mean? They there running at the truck stop with the lot lizards. You know what I mean? They running with the lot lizards. When you start all that illegal activity, things go boom. Things get messed up. I'm telling you, ain't no joke over there. I don't want to be bothered with all that. It just gets to be crazy. And a lot of times people don't realize, what them lot lizards are up to with them down truckers. Because what the down truckers, I'm talking about the down truckers, are all about. And then, the regular truckers. Because I know a lot of truckers that travel with their kids and family. You know what I mean? And then I know the down truckers that is out there tricked out, caught out there, in a lot of negative trucking scenes. And them is them downtrodders that I definitely don't want to be bothered with. If you get on here and you can't have the fun with the people you care about and that you cool with, if them ones keep coming through, scary. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one 2. Remember I told you last time? Yes. And you tell me too if you know what, let me just do it. I'm trying to figure out a way to let you see if you feel that this is thicker than what you want it to be. I'm just going to put one in.
As thick as possible.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. And this will cut it down some too. You'll get the same results, but it'll be less time. Yeah. And bring it in. He said down truckers. Yes, sir. Them ones that's heading down and they'll drag everybody with them. She said your rain just stopped, Angela? Yeah, that's what's been going on somewhere everywhere. A lot of crazy rain, and whoever gets snow, a lot of weird outbursts of snow, and go on and on. Then we got the Cali people that's chilling back You know, what did they say? It never rains in Southern California. Yeah, we got all kinds of weather that's not the usual. Well, I'll put it this way: a lot of the weather is supposed to be in the climate that it is, but it's coming in a different way. That's bad, messy. You know, we all got to hold on tight because a lot of times people don't realize when people be talking about having bad weather. A lot of people don't realize that folks are having floods that's bad, flooding their basements out. People are having snowstorms that's knocking their power out. So that ain't no joke. That ain't no easy breezy nothing. That changes lives. People have had power outages and their food don't went bad. We gotta put the prayer up, especially when you know you got weather that you used to, but then when you got the weather that's coming unusual, that ain't the usual. Got some veggies for lunch. All right, Bert, healthy eating. Oh yeah. Eating healthy. No, that's right. Trying to figure out what we having. I'll be back on the coast, baby. Mm-hmm. We're just looking at them because they chatting it up. And what I can honestly tell you that I got good people in the chat right now. And I got rid of two bugged out ones with guys. So that's just how that's gonna be. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it like that as possible. And be careful when new people come in. If they can't prove that they were sent by somebody, I ain't fooling with them. It says lurking mode, engage. I know that's right, Bert. Gotta get it how you live. Tonight. Oh, you are, Angela? Appreciate that. Let me return the favor. But yeah. You gotta keep it popping, y'all. Do it moving. I'm telling you, honey. This ain't what you want. You come on here, we all got enough drama in different parts of our lives. No matter whether it's job, maybe some family, and then you come on YouTube and face the same stuff. No deal. Y'all remember that show, Let's Make a Deal? Because I know I had mentioned about some old shows, and now I got somebody that's running the old shows that I was mentioning. And that's something that I said I wanted to do, but I never got around to it. So think about checking that out as some content at some point. Old school content from back in the day. And them good shows too, though. Because I was talking about a lot of it with quite a few people in the chat. Stuff that, we grew up on, or the generation before us, or the generation after us. And it was all them good old, shows and stuff that we all enjoyed. We are not ready for. Oh, yes, them PVC pipes, honey. Hey. In October. Even with the joined in two braids into one. Say it right, girl. I had some coffee here, but I had to put it aside. I haven't had, I drink coffee all the time, so I had to put it aside. I heat it back up after. It got cold. I started running around here, looking at the date, looking at not the scheduled date, the time, today's date. That caused me to straighten up something that should have been straightened up. How about that? I'm watching them and I get there. Oh, definitely. Oh, you have fun with the snowmans and stuff. You still like that kind of stuff, Kate? That's pretty cool. Whenever I'm in the north, I like it too. fun stuff. Lay down and make snow angels. Oh, I know about that. Yeah, I'm just letting them because I'm talking and nobody's kind of responding to what I'm saying. So I'm just letting them go on and talk with each other. But I'm not silent. You know what I mean? Because when you keep saying stuff and ain't nobody responding to you because they talking to each other, you get it? What's the use in me keep talking, right? Yeah, that's how it be. Some people come just for that. Huh? And you know, if you know these people personally, you can email them or something. Sometimes you detour the whole live. It's good to chat amongst each other and have fun. But when you got the host talking to you, you want to hear something back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Joe Green? Quite a few people that I'm getting ready to let off. I'm just waiting. Boom, boom. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see here. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being boring, and I haven't went silent. It's just that when I'm talking, you guys are chatting amongst each other, so y'all don't even hear me. So I just decided to be quiet and let y'all do y'all thing. That's all he want to talk about, unless he's doing something. This channel, the channel, the money, the making. That's it. All right, go ahead and do that. But you don't do it when you do your lives fully. Come on, somebody else is doing it. Right, I see you. You're another one that I've been meant to take care of from way back. That I've been letting slip and slide. There's going to be some surprises on the roots. There's going to be some surprises because people going to knock on the door that ain't going to be open. I tell you what. Yes, 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 and more yes. Okay. There we go. I got a few more things too. Oh, no, don't feel like that. No, 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 Miss Katie. No, sweet mama. That's all right. I'm just running my mouth. You know how I do. But I just once in a while I interject and ask y'all something just to, so y'all won't think I done went silent on y'all or I'm boring, with this mouth. How can I be? It's all good, Kate. No, sweetness. You are awesome, honey. It's all good, honey. It's all good. I promise you. I'm just chatting along with my family member here and just telling them that you guys are, because they know I'm running the live. And I want them to know that I'm not, interacting with my peeps. It's just that you guys are talking to each other, so y'all probably can't hear me. That's all, and that's what we all supposed to do because we all best friends. We're all best friends, right? Yes, and I got family and folks that's sitting right here with me that I'm in and out, talking to as well. You guys are amazing, and we gotta come on now. We gotta hang out and enjoy one another. What did he say? Rudini said something and it went by fast. Wait a minute. Let me see. I gotta go back up and pull that down. I hate when I go to this live part right here on this computer. It's a pain in the booty. Wait a minute. What did he say? He just said something and I missed it. Let me see where he at. Wait a minute. This is going too fast. Where Rudini at? I'll give you 1 second, Charles. He said he got wind chills. We are not. Okay. Oh, I know about them pipes because I had to install some of them. Thanks for everybody for checking out my morning. I'm scheduled for Tuesday morning. I forgot about it. Oh, I get it. But you know I got your back, bro. You already know. I got you. I promise you. And I thank you for sharing awesome content too. I love that Houdini. You know, it reminds me of Houdini. Y'all remember Houdini? Oh, from back in the days. Houdini. Telling y'all got some awesome names for y'all channels. I am loving them. Just Law, I love that. I was going to law school at one time. Even if her meaning is different than what I'm saying, it just reminds me of that. And got caught up. And actually getting caught up made me realize that's not what I wanted to do anyway. So as a matter of fact, I think this old person that I used to know got all my law books. And I didn't even get a chance to get them. And we parted off. And I missed the books because I learned a lot from them, but law school was just not the thing for me. And now sometimes, once in a while, I feel like, yeah, I want to do it. He said, I'm the ninja. I love when everybody's so crazy with that. I remember the ninja. Remember Ninja Turtles? Back in the day, some old school stuff. I'm glad everybody on here is enjoying themselves, and I just want to let y'all know that when y'all start kind of, getting ready to leave and do your thing, which is perfectly fine, I'm going to stop this live and I'm going to pick it up later on. And that's what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to do, two different parts of it. And when I do it like that, I'm able, because see, people in different time zones, we all know that. So what I've been doing, when I do it like that, I'm able to catch people that are wanting to be a part of the live, but they're at work, so they can't really communicate, even though they support you and let it run, but want to be a part of the live, but can't. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to run different timings so that I can catch everybody's time zone, possibly in the middle somehow. And then the people that weren't able to, actively be in it the way they want, which Bert is one of the people that keeps saying he'd like the chance to be able to hear the content and what I'm talking about. So I'm going to change it off, and that probably might be the hours that he's not at work and he has more free time, unless, he got something going on with his family, which is obviously more important than this. But yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody the best I can. And that's why I do it. It's not about, once again, I always say this, not about just watch hours, because watch hours is going to be there. But what about real friends? You can get watch hours from a bunch of a-holes, if y'all know what I mean. I'm going to just be raw. Come on. We're not kids here. I'm going to be raw. You can get watch hours from anybody that is, them halfway people that even though they ain't steady, they come enough to build you up finally. Even though we don't want that. I'm just giving y'all a synopsis of what I'm talking about. But I'd rather have 5 definitely dedicated people than to have hundreds of, fakers, the trolls. So I'm good on that for sure. Making it hot. I'm trying to start thinning these out up in here too. Trying to see how thin I can go with that one. I mean, thicker. Oh. She be messing up. Speech impediment. No, let me stop. Don't say that. Thinking one thing in your mouth, saying something else. Honey. Got to be more careful. Yeah. So I can see when people start kind of going down here, I'm going to get ready to shut the live down. Pop back up. A lot of times people don't realize when I come on this tube, I've already handled my personal business and my personal life, most of it anyway, especially with God. A lot of times I do my service in the bed so that when I get up, I don't have no distractions from God. So that's something that comes first. I try to put it first. There's times that, I may not be able to get at it because of where I'm at or what I'm doing, but for the most part, it begins. Because, no matter what you're doing in life, unless you're working something that you got to have the work-related stuff going, and if you can't read your Bible, you can't even listen to it either, then you got to find a way to make that work. Because that's more important than anything else that we got going in our lives. Put God first place. Nothing you're doing is possible without Him. So if you think you can do it without Him, give it a shot and see what happens. This ain't what you want. All things through Christ, who is our strength. All things. And whoever is not believers, I respect that. You go ahead and do what you do, But I am here to glorify Him. And yep, I make mistakes all the time. I act a fool. I cuss. I get mad. I get upset. And you know what? I just repent and try to start it all over again. Because a lot of people try to call you out when you say you're walking with God and don't realize that you haven't made it all the way through yet either. And you're struggling to get to where you're going. But it don't mean that you give up. You just keep trying. I know I do. Definitely not gonna let that fall. Definitely not. Got to be more careful. I'm just watching this live so that when I see people starting, because I got like 3 people that's left, and then I know I got a few people on silent. So once I get the people and they get ready to, a lot of them are really, gone and talking about coming back later, then later will be greater. I'll be right back for it then too. So I'm going to put it down. Yes, I am. I'm going to put it down. And for the people in the background, say, yeah. For the people on the side, say, yeah. Let's see how we doing here so I can see who's active and what's going on, and I'll know what to do. Okay, look at Rudini. He's doing a ninja. He was crazy. He was crazy. Having fun, huh? I know that's right. So we got Cat, Katie, National Park Princess, Rudini, Sydney Cat, and the Black Widow. Wow, all this is good, folks. Still up in here. I'm just checking that none of our little scaries don't come up in here. Excuse me. None of the scaries are here. Good. Really well. Swell. Good people, all good people. It's so good to look in the chat and see all the beauty of the marvelous people that God has created together. Yes. Ooh, I feel so excited about that. Because I've been doing these lives and didn't know I had trolls, and they weren't from me either. They were from somebody else's. Jeez, I'm like, what the heck? And now to see all this goodness, let's enjoy. Just make some noise. Bless up, everyone. God bless everyone. Big shout out, son, as they say. I want to copy nobody else's slang, but I just like to say a big shout out to everybody. That's something that we've done way back on the YouTube, and then other people say different stuff when they get ready. So big shout out to all my folks, men and women. Big shout out. I appreciate all of you, and like right now, I can honestly say everybody that's in the live already know each other. And even if they don't, make friends with each other, because it's all good people. I can actually say that. And I want to ask a few of y'all, if y'all still around. If not, I'll ask again later. Do y'all mind me pinning? I want to do somebody different each time, or just a few of y'all at a time up in the pinned comments to tell folks to follow you guys. But most likely, the way we got it going now, everybody is already affiliated with each other. But there's some newbies, some good newbies. So I want to start giving, just saying at the top, the pinned comment, everybody go check out, so and so. That way, because I think a lot of people here right now, the majority right now, are all affiliated with each other. But there is a few people that popped in, because I got somebody that came in a few times now from the clubhouse. I didn't know them, but one of the good Judy's vouched for them, so I got with them. And a lot of you guys may or may not know that person, because like I said before, don't be desperate, people. Be proactive in who you decide to share your time with and to come on your channel with you. And when you do it like that, you win, because you're paying attention. Because I done messed up a few times, y'all. And man, it just happened yesterday. And then, with me having a troll, and then I got somebody, like I said, people are contacting me outside of the YT saying, who is that came to my channel that said you sent them? And I'm like, I didn't send nobody. Don't bother with it. Don't subscribe back and jump on it, because it could be some dangerous folks out here. I'm telling y'all better check out this content, yo, because some of this is crazy. Sometimes you get like, dang, people think and act like that for real, yeah. Not just on the news or somebody else's town, city, or state, country. It's happening all around the world, and this ain't new in the world. This is stuff that's in the Bible that if you read, it'll teach you what to expect from people and what can happen. Oh yeah. Definitely got to keep that in mind. Ain't none of this stuff we got out here new. These are the times that to come to pass. It's in the Bible. Keep your head on right and pay attention, so you'll know that you don't get deceived. Dang, okay, you don't want to be deceived. You know what I mean? No, the best you can. Because like I told y'all before, I got some stuff going on with a lot of people that I don't deal with from personal life. And I don't know if any of them know that I do YouTube. And I don't want them to, come in, because they could be disguised as somebody else and come in and be sitting right up under your face. And then you won't know until it goes boom. Boom, tickety, boom, boom. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's all we can do. Behave ourselves and wish for the best. When something negative come up on you, you fight it with the good fight of faith. Howdy doody. Howdy doody, Judy. I had got to the point with not letting nobody stop my shine, but I had got to the point I was gonna stop doing YouTube, and I still keep thinking about it. Stopping it. So I gotta figure out, if I want to stick with it. Kinda, got time for the foolishness, yo. Let me see if that's that one. Okay. Let me refresh that a little bit and see what I mean to do that. Do what it do. All right, so we've had a good run here. Let me see. Wait now. How many cats do you have, Rudini? That was a question that National Park Princess asking you, Rudini. How many cats do you have? Because I just got through watching one of your videos. You got a nice little family there. Ray. count darkness is 9. Oh, that's so sweet, Ray. Oh boy, I like that name, Darkness. Oh, you hear that? They got a cat named Darkness. Oh, that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
That name, should people call me that? Start. Yes, I like that name. Mm-hmm. Darkness. He said he got 9 cats. I think Cat got 9. Cat Entertainment got 9 cats too. I got a few of my cat community people that have quite a few cats. Sydney gets to enjoy it all by herself, the one spoiled princess. Gotta share mama with nobody, huh? No, that's right. Be what it is. That's nice too, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You figure out how many you can love when you do what you do. That's for any of us. That is awesome, though. He said, and the dog. Okay, now see, look. Oh, yes. He said, yep, 9 nut balls. That's so cute, cat. I was just telling my family member that's sitting here with me about the cat family and the community. That is so sweet to love on. Just like having 9 or 10 kids. And then he said he got a dog too, and I love dogs too. That is wonderful to have that going on like that, y'all. And then what's so good about it is that the pets are, family and they got good parents. Because I'm telling you, we got to keep going like what Cat is letting people know out here about the pet care. I got someone that I've been riding with for some years on YouTube. Dogs don't count. Look at, I knew you was gonna say something. Cat man. He said, oh, Roddy. Yeah, I got I feel so bad. I got one of my YouTubers on here, and her, I won't say pet, I'll say her daughter. It was so y'all would know what type of, and it was a dog. And the dog just passed away, and it was horrible. If you would see the look on her face, you know it was human for the mother of this dog. And I feel broken down because I've been supporting, and the you know the dog had got to be 16, but before then it started going through problems with different stuff like cataracts and medical problems, weight loss, no appetite, and getting older, and having to wear a diaper and stuff. Sound like us humans, don't it? Because it is, you know. And she just advertised. She did a video about it, and then because she just celebrated a birthday here, I believe in November. She had just celebrated her turning 16, and she got a chance to see another birthday, and she passed away. And she got a chance to, she showed us the video while she was holding her on her last breaths, and I'm telling you, it was serious. It was serious because that sweet pet put a lot of cheer and smiles in my life. Just by watching daily, life growing and accomplishing goals, and she had it from the long years from being a baby, and that was a lot. That was a lot. It's still on my mind. I had to go back and watch it again, and a few more of the Instagrams of the post about it, and it's very painful. Very painful. And that was her only child, All right, who's that? All right, later. Till the best time. I know that's right. I'm going to be back on again later, Adam, whether you come through or not. I appreciate you stopping by now. But I'm definitely going to get ready once I start seeing all y'all leave out, because I want y'all to know I'm not boring. Because I'm, long-winded. But when I see y'all want to enjoy each other, I try to be quiet some so y'all can enjoy yourselves in the chat. Once in a while I'll say something and hope somebody responds. But I don't want to seem rude or anything just because I'm doing it live. Because I don't have to have all eyes on me. It's not that type of situation, you know? Yeah. See ya. Oh, Missy Sunny sometimes. Oh, we got some nice names for the pets, huh? Really nice names. Knocked out over there with Thatcher. That time again, huh? I'll talk to you later. Gotta run. All right, National Princess. Thank you so much for coming in. Like I said, I'm going to be back on again later. I don't know who can tune in or not, but I will definitely, once I start seeing all you guys dissipate off, I'm definitely going to shut it down and pick back up later. So whoever, feel that they got the time to come back through, you don't have to. But if you feel like you want to come back through, because I'm definitely going to be popping. You know what I mean? And like I said, I got a lot of other people that I deal with that's not in the club that I built, that I had before I even got in the club. So sometimes when you guys can't come through, I got others, and I got plenty of family that, holds me up. So, it goes down. Yes, it does. It goes down. It's still gonna pop, You have a good one. A lot of people will say they're leaving you running, and then a lot of people is gone. Well, that's good. Whatever it's going to be, appreciate the friendship and the support. You gotta appreciate that. Not who are we without it. I appreciate each and every one of you. You already know that anyway, because I be coming over to check y'all out. So, the wheels on this bus definitely go round and round. I am here for it. See who all's still here. Nice. You too, Katie. Thank you, my dear. Whatever you get into, enjoy it. Guys, thank everybody for tuning in. If y'all all leaving off now, but like I said, I'm coming back. Yes, I is definitely coming back. This is how I'm gonna start doing it. So, whoever can't make it back, that's all good too. I think a lot of people, I don't want nobody to feel chained. I want everybody to come and go free will. Sometimes you can't come. It is what it is. All right, Rodini, you take it easy. Much love to you too, Miss Kate. Thank you so much, beautiful. Big thanks to you. Yeah, do your thing, because you can't get your life going if you're caught up somewhere all the time. You know what I mean? But at the same time, too, if you want to go, from different people's lives, you can't give everybody everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your rounds. And thank you so much, Rudini. I appreciate you. You're awesome. I appreciate you coming by, Ray. Have a good one, whatever you decide to get into. Be safe. Enjoy this thing called life. You got your warm jacket so all good over here. I should have been gave you that. I don't know what happened. Because, see, I be getting in these lives and be bugging out. Sometimes I don't even realize, There we go. Just braid in, and then I'm going to take the time to shut that down. To get somebody up out of here earlier. A few people. Now, so we're grateful for that. Yes, indeed. Let's see how that is. Put even amounts on both sides. Yes, we do. Get the gel so that we reinforce the edges a bit. We do a treatment there on one day. Thank you all so much. Bless up, bless up. Big shout out to everybody. Next time when I do the live, I'm gonna, and I keep saying that, but I keep forgetting. I'm gonna start shouting you guys out while everybody's in the live. I'm just gonna open up another tab and just keep shouting everybody out that's in the descriptions. You know what I mean? That way I can cover as many as people as possible. And I want to try to do the ones that's in the live because I tell you, y'all got to look at how many subscribers you got. Everybody ain't coming through. So you got to realize that you got to get where your bread is buttered at. Sometimes you're wasting your time with other people that ain't got your back. So what I'm going to do is when I shout out, I'm going to shout out the people that I know that's in the live most of the time. And then some of them that, definitely are down, but they come when they can, you know. Do it like that. Keep it rocking and keep it rolling and strolling. I think that will get me where I need to be. I don't want to waste no time. Ain't gonna play no games. Positive vibes up in this piece. Nothing more, nothing less. We have to do it moving, I'm telling you, everybody ain't everybody, good one there. Miss Real, she got a lot of good movies that she'd be showing previews and stuff of, and on these channels that people be ignoring. And I'm finna get her because I want to start watching something different because we've been into some set stuff on a regular, and I want to change it up. Enjoy some of the goodness there. She giving me good ideas too. That way I don't gotta search crazy. I know I can go to her channel and see what she got up there that's good, and if I like it, I know I can go and check it out. Cause she got a lot of good movies. So many I got to catch up on. I'm tired of watching the same thing and TV shows all the time. I want to enjoy some movies. Let me get here and shut this thing off. Let me wipe my hands off for a minute. Let's see. So I'm gonna have this all greased up. Let me see. All right, you guys. Positive vibes. Positive vibes, everybody. Positive vibes. That's all we want to rock with is positive vibes. That's what it's all about. Okay, my night bot is popping up, so that says a lot in between conversations. So I'm getting ready to shut this down for real, for word. Okay, let's see what we're working with over here. Come on. Uh-oh, that's not good. Here we go. Okay, so we got the live stream there. Okay, let's go here. We have to go to stop